What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Idle Heroes. I want to thank you guys so much for coming and hang out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button to show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright guys, we're here today on the Big Daddy account. We got some stuff to do, but before we jump into that, there is another patron on the channel. Today's patron is, I'm 42% confident in this one, Hunter Coker. Now, I could be wrong. I feel, like I said, there's always a margin of error when it comes to name and wrath. But hey, I feel like I'm pretty close. But anyways, very much appreciate your support for the channel. It does mean a lot to me. I'm very grateful for it. I don't talk a bunch about Patreon. It's not something I like to bring up much unless I get a patron. Then I kind of have to, I guess. But anyways, it's always in the description if you want to check it out. You can. With that said, though, one more big thank you for Hunter. You're awesome. And now, today's stuff. The other day, on my mini account, we went through and burned through all of our heroic summons, pooped on the souls of our enemies, and I guess not really pooped on any souls, but we did do a lot of summoning, so we did. And today, I kind of want to do it here on the main. Now, I was saving up thinking, you know what, we could save this for Christmas and do the Christmas event, which, for content's sake, might have been a better idea, but if you think about it, the Christmas event is always for light and dark heroes. That's what it's for. And keep in mind, guys, you can probably build like one dark and one light unit as a free-to-play or low-spending player. And it's going to take you a long, long time, but you can probably do it. Get one all the way to E3. It's doable. But to focus on more than one or anything like that, or actually really like go out of your way to focus light and dark factions, it's really not a great idea unless you spend pretty heavily, because they're really hard to build those units. So I figured, you know what the crap? I love Horus on my other account. He's been absolutely awesome. You know what we ought to do? We ought to go after a Horus here. We gotta go. So let's go ahead and just spend our scrolls, go after Horus, and try to make him a thing. Before we jump into that, though, before we start doing the summons, Harvest Treasures have been doing me pretty decent. I've got. Oh, wait a minute. They're doing me really decent. Give me that. I got this thing, which I have been told, because I didn't know what it was, is a cornucopia. And it's awesome. Apparently it holds unlimited food and stuff. So awesome, good stuff. We've got that. But we also got some Jimages, which I wondered, why is it 11/22? That is the date of Thanksgiving. I'll tell you what, the comments section is great for stuff I don't know, because I didn't know that. But anyways, there we go. And we got some relics out of it. Hot news. So the main account has gone from 7 turkeys like yesterday to a huge stroke of luck, popping treasures like no one's business. And I got to 20, which is nice. My mini account's at almost 45 right now. So before the event ends, I may spend one more time just so I can get that King of Demons. But that's not what the point of today is. Okay, the point of today is to do our summons. So we've got some space backed out. I got 185 out of 320. I fused up everything I could, and I disassembled all my 3 stars. So I don't have any 3 stars except for a couple light and darks, which, like I said, they're not really that big of a deal. I got plenty of them, but I think we're ready. I believe we are ready to begin our summoning adventure. Now, we've got 509 summons, which is a really good number, because it means I literally cannot go over the amount for the event. So we can just drop 10 bombs all day long and not worry about spending too many of them. Now, statistically speaking, there's a 5-star already, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It's a Gru, but it's 5-star, and I don't even care. So statistically speaking, boop, wrong button. If you go up here, you can see the odds for the heroic summon events and whatnot. 3.16% generally means out of 100 summons, you get about 3 heroes. Generally, that's normally how it works. On our mini account the other day, we did our 500 summons. We did pull 16 5-star heroes, so we were pretty much on point with RNG. Sometimes you have really good days. Sometimes you have really bad days. I've seen a couple of people. There's an Ice Blink, another 5-star hero. Hot. On my other server, that already had the emblem for spending the 200 summons without getting a hero. So that sucks. That's not fun. It's never good to be that guy, but it does happen. That's RNG. It's a 3. There we go. We've already got our 3 heroes for this 100, so anything after that's going to be a bonus. Oop, there's another one. Flame Strike. Ooh. I don't want to build Flame Strike, but she is better now, and like for the sake of testing, like my inner tester wants to test her, but I don't know. I don't like her. Oh my god, double 5-star pulls. We're doing all right. We are doing okay. What we need here primarily is, good lord, and oh my god, another double pull. Oh, people, I'm sorry. I know somebody out there sitting there watching this like, oh my god, I hate him so much already. Sorry. I am sorry. At least they're just fodder tier, okay? Nothing God mode has dropped yet, so it's not a huge deal. Like I tell people all the time, it's not necessarily about just getting 5 stars anyway. A lot of it's about getting the 3 stars and stuff, because you need those for your fusions. But like I said, at this point, when I'm doing all these heroic summons, I do not need 3 stars. I will get rid of all of them because I can get many, many more very, very easily. And that's what we do. I just run through and do like so, and this is pretty much how I do it. Boop. There we go. There we go. And we are now ready to do another 100 summons. So let's get to it. Let's get to knocking them out. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I debated buying the Thanksgiving package over here, but it really depends if I get Horus copies. If I don't get any Horus copies from 500 summons, which is statistically pretty likely, a lot of people have said that that is exactly what's happened to them, and some people have told me that their free heroic summon was a Horus. So, I mean, like I said, it's RNG. You never really know what you're going to get. But if I get a bunch of copies of him or something, then at that point, it may be worth trying to go for him a little bit more, because so far he's been doing amazing in PvE. PvP, not as well as I thought. Still pretty decent, has pretty heavy damage. But like I said, I'm testing a 7-star. It's not like I've got an E3 that I'm messing around with. So, you know, you got to cut it a little slack. But I don't know. It seems like he takes a long time to build up his crowd control immunity and stuff. And so it's still pretty easy to control him and nuke him. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out down the road when all the E3s come in. But for now, we're just hunting for anything. Like a Shia copy, I don't even care if it's not a Horus over here, because I've got other stuff I still need to build. So, you know, that's what we're going to go for. We haven't had a ton of luck on that last bout of summons. That wasn't super pretty, but it's okay. It's all good. It all goes to a good purpose in the end. If nothing else, I'm getting altar stones out of it, and altar stones are pretty useful. I've bought a lot of heroes out of the altar, and they help me. You know what? I don't need this many light. How are we looking? How are we looking on stone? So I've got 6,190. I could buy Berea, ye old Berea. Will I? Probably not. How are we doing though on space? Can we fuse something? Can we fuse something like a Norma? I need a Norma fusion. Let's get Norma fused up. I need one in my life. Let's go with you. Let's go with you. And how about eeny meeny? We'll go with you. That seems legit. I like it. Let's do that. So there we go. Let's make a 6-star. Get a little bit extra space freed up. Not a bunch of space, but, you know, some space. Let's grab that out. Need to save off all those. If I start grabbing them out now, we're going to have problems, because then I'll have over 500 and I'll overcomplete the event. I don't want to do that. So anyways, we're just going to keep back to it. There's another Flame Strike. So, hey, we got a potential 8-star Flame Strike. Hot. Not going to happen. Just by the way, it's not going to happen on this account. It's not going to be a thing. Maybe someday down the road on a different account, but not here. Not here, Flame Strike. Your haircut drives me nuts, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. But it's whatever. Not important. Not important. A lot of 3 and 4 stars coming. We had a big burst of 5s in the beginning. It's kind of slacked off, and like I said, that's RNG. That's how it works. Sometimes you get way over 3 heroes and 100 summons, and sometimes you get less. That's just how it works. There's no DO1s. There's a 5-star there. It feels good. Feels real good. I'm not sure. The drop rate for a 5-star hero is like 3%. I'm not sure how they calculate in like the extra drop rate for like the specific hero. There's a Demon Hunter. Woohoo! Not that I care. I really don't care about Demon Hunter at all. But whatever. But I don't know how they like, what is the actual percentage of the event hero dropping compared to a regular hero? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know how they math that in. We may never know. But for nowsies, it's not really that important. We're running low. We're getting down to the last 200 summons here, which is okay. Like I said, look at this. We're getting tons of altar stones. And this is why, like, I haven't had anything really great drop that I'm looking for. Demon Hunter, some people would be like, oh my god, it's a Demon Hunter. I don't really care. She's really common. I've gotten literally tons of them. I probably have enough to 10-star one right now just sitting in my bag. I just don't care to do it because I don't want her. She's not a PvE unit, and this is a PvE account. So it's not a big deal to me. Not really a big deal. But nothing really super great's come in. There's an Aiden copy. Woo! But I still get a ton of altar stones. Like a ton of... I'm still getting 5-star fodders, too. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm getting stuff I can use. But really, like, everything I get, I can use for something. The 3 stars turn into altar stones. The 4 stars get fused into 5 stars. The 5 stars get fused into 6 stars. It all plays together. Down the road, it all works out for you in the end. So... be happy with what you get, peeps. Be happy! It's looking like, though, that Horus probably won't be a build on this account, simply due to the huge amount of luck I'm having pulling one. Oh my god, I would say that and then pull one. So that's a thing. that happened. So we've got a Horus. Woo! I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. Oh, it would be on that too. So we still got 139 of these suckers to go. I'm happy. I'm happy. We got a Horus copy. I didn't think it was going to happen. I was like, you know what? We got one last time. I'm asking for too much. Sometimes I do that. But ooh, we're running low on spacage again. Probably because all these 4 stars we're pulling, and a decent amount of 5s. But yeah, we've got our 4-star situation coming back on point, which is nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. We'll get there. We'll get there. We still got summon prizes. We still got a lot to go. 130. Everything that we've got here. So it's going to take a little bit. We'll get there, though. I'm not really doing a lot of cutting in this one. There's an Ormus. Oh, Ormus. The god himself. Not really. And a Dragon Slayer. Hey, come on. Give me the 5s. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. But yeah. I mean, it's going a little slow. I'm not really cutting a lot of stuff out like I usually do. Like I'll cut all the fusions, the altering out. But in this case, it doesn't take too long just to smart disassemble through all your 3 stars. It's a pretty quick process. But anyhoodles, here we go. We're wrapping things up. We're getting to the last final stretch here. What are the odds of a second Horus? Am I becoming greedy? Perhaps. But do I still want another Horus? Absolutely. 110%. So we are definitely filling up on heroes now. It's getting to the point where we're getting full. we're getting very full of heroes, which isn't a bad thing. But it's a thing. It is absolutely a thing. Like I said, probably a couple more of these, and we'll be done. A couple more disassemble runs, and we'll be finished through all 500 summons. No matter what, it's been a good day. We've got a decent amount of 5 stars and a Horus, so I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy dude, and that's a good thing for me, I guess. I know somebody out there is just like, I'm going to uninstall this game because I did 300 summons and did get nothing. And if that is you, I am sorry. But like I said, peeps, it's not all about getting everything every time or always getting 5 stars. Every single thing you pull does help progress. 100%. You know, we're going to go down to 4. I don't need all these light and dark 3 stars. They're just slowing my progress. So just hang out there. We'll get back to you. But, you know, be happy. Silver lining stuff, okay? That's an important thing to keep in mind. Even if you don't get 5 stars, if you're pulling light and dark 4-star units, it's going to make your heroic miracles easier to do. Literally everything you get from this event is useful some way. Ooh, a Walter. I haven't seen one of those drop in a while. I don't need one, but I got one. I'll take it. It's extra food for my Shadow Faction builds, which potentially holds a Horus. I don't know. I'm almost worried if he won't get nerfed. Oh my god! We did it. We did it. We got 2 Horuses. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, peeps. Was that our last one? Oh my god, it was our last 10 bomb. I feel so dirty. I feel so dirty. Oh man. I'm sorry. I know somebody out there's like, Wrath, I hate your soul right now. You're the devil. I didn't mean to be the devil. I really promise. But I'm also not going to apologize. I did apologize a little bit. I'm not going to apologize anymore. I got 2 Horus copies, and that is good. That is really hot news for me. So what does that look like? That looks like 2 of them. And we've got 1 in our bag, which we're also going to pull out because, where is he? Where is he? Did I pass him up? I did. He's up here. Come to me, Horus. Come to me, Horus. Give me my 3-star gear. Hot. And now look at that. We've got 3 Horus on this account, and we haven't even bought the Thanksgiving package. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Oh, I love this guy so much. But, okay, like, I got off on it. I got sidetracked by getting the Horus there. I'm not going to lie. But my mini account, my Horus does a huge amount of damage. At 7-star, he's dropping, like, 14, 15 million damage, which isn't a huge, like, people are like, it's a Horus. That's not crazy damage. I know, but early game, that's a lot. That's a lot more than any other unit I have right now. And like I said, it's been a long time since I've tested my Shia and stuff. It was a long time ago that I had an 8-star and 7-star Shia, but she did a lot of damage. She did a really high amount of damage, actually, and I was pretty impressed with her. Even low star ratings, she hit really hard. She was hitting Margaret for like 50 million damage, and that was at 7 and 8. So, I don't know, Horus may not be as OP as I think he is, but again, I don't know. When it comes to boss damage, he does really well, and I think the big reason for that isn't so much that his skills like this is OP. People are like, oh, That 15% HP is what does it. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's because PvE battles go so long that this passive can stack up to like 50 times. When you get that huge amount of attack boost on him, yeah, he's going to hit hard. That crit damage boost also rising up really high. I think that's what makes him good in PvE, and that's why I think he's balanced. Now, hear me out. He is strong against bosses and does very well, but of course I'm not fighting in-game bosses yet with mine either, so I don't know how well he actually stacks up against things like Pray for Fire bosses, whether or not they're going to kill him or not, things like that, but he does well in long-lasting battles, kind of like Berea. Berea gets really strong the longer he fights. Horus is kind of the same way, which is why I think he kind of fits a balance, because in PvP, he usually doesn't get a chance to build up that many passive stacks for the control immunity and the attack, so he doesn't nuke quite as hard there. He's still decently effective, but with no, super high crowd control resistance built into him and stuff, he's still very vulnerable to CC in the first few rounds of any PvP match, and that's more than enough to take him out. I mean, if you have burst damage and stuff, I feel like in PvP, Horus is not an OP monster at all there. I feel like he's decent. He can do some decent dual roll, decent damage for PvP, but not amazing. Kind of like Valkyrie is for bosses. Like, Valkyrie's a god in the Aspen, and she's really, really, really good in PvP. I'm not trying to undersell that. She's a freak beast. But when you take her to boss damage, she doesn't really hit super duper hard. I feel like that's Horus. Horus does amazing in bosses, like god-tier boss damage I've seen so far, but when you pop him into PvP, he's kind of like, yeah, he works okay. And that's kind of where I see Valkyrie. Like, Valkyrie's really tanky, so she survives better in boss fights, but her damage output's nothing like a Shia's damage output or a Scary, things like that. I feel like every single hero in this game has a weakness. 100%. And Horus just doesn't do super well in PvP so far that I've seen. Of course, like I said, this is a guy using a 7-star, not an E3, so one day we'll know for certain. But with that stroke of luck, I have decisions to make. I have serious decisions to make in my head. I was thinking about E3ing Shia next, and I still think I might. Probably. But I was looking at the gear, and I was thinking, you know what, during this event, this Blacksmith event, I said, I already have enough gold, I've got enough gems, I've got 6-star sets laying around. Do I want to get an assassin set for my Shia? And I looked at it and I thought, not really. Like, really, I mean, the buffs that they get aren't that great. The crit damage buff that you get on the assassin ring, I mean, okay, you already get that on the weapon of regular 6-star gear. All you really gain is a little bit of attack and HP, which is okay, for a full set, of course. You get a little bit of attack HP, a 5% extra crit, 10% extra armor break, and the speed, which in PvE, speed is useless. And I was like, I don't think that's actually really worth it. It just doesn't, it's not popping off the screen at me like this is something your Shia's got to have. I feel like Shia works just fine in full 6-star gear. I don't think a little extra attack and HP is going to be the big difference maker for her, especially since already when I see her dying, it's because she's too squishy, not because her damage isn't high enough. So I've debated instead picking up a War Master suit. The War Master. Now, again, I'm not super sold on this either. The reduced damage is hot. Let's not lie about things. Control immune is hot. Let's not lie about things. Speed, meh, not super big deal. But what you're looking at is still higher HP and attack than regular 6-star. Gives you a little more block, which I looked at and said, hey, I know a hero that goes well with block, and it's Horus. So I think today, what we're going to do is we're going to make a 6-star warrior set. The main reason being, I have 2 warriors in potential build mode right now. Sigmund at 9, and now Horus, because I've gotten 3 of them. If I've got 3 now, I can always buy my Thanksgiving package, have that guy, and then when the Glorious Relic Shop ever updates, I could buy another one here. I could actually buy 2 there if I wanted to. The reason I'm on the fence about that, though, I got 112, I could pick up a Rune's Power, like right now, is because of Shia. I kind of want to make an E3 Shia, and I don't know if Horus is going to get put on the back burner in the meantime, but like I said, if he does, it doesn't matter. That warrior gear still works on Sigmund, so it's not a big deal if I don't have it. Sigmund will still have decent gear, and still do better for me. Now, he's only a 9-star, and he's got some work to do. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But we got a lot of heroes coming in, which is nice. I've got my 9-star fodder kind of lined up. I got the 6 stars made. I did the same thing over here. I've got 3 of those for a 9. I'm kind of waiting over here, though, because I want to make Gusta a 10-star for a 10-star fusion for E3s. And that's kind of where I'm sitting right now on that. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I've got going on. I got a couple 6 stars built here as well. I could make another one probably somewhere in all this. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I always get like this torn mindset, like, what do I want to do? What do I want to build? And right now I'm kind of in a poop hole because I used all my 3-stars that I'm almost full of bag space. So that's going to be a problem. But today was a pretty good day. What we're going to do is we're going to go in here, we're going to be naked our Shia, because she is the only one with pure 6-star on, right? You've got a half 6-star set, 2 Ranger. You've got all Priest. You've got all 6. Who else is splitting it? You're splitting it for the high HP. That's right. So I'm sorry, Shia. You've become naked. I am sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry, not at all. We're going to go down here, and we're going to fuse up a warrior set. Because of Horus and because of Sigmund. What? Game. Do what I tell you. There we go. So 4,000 gems, pretty hefty cost. 100 million gold. Again, also a pretty hefty cost, but we're going to get this done because I want it. I want the warrior set. I plan to build Horus now because I've got 3 copies, which I didn't really expect to happen. But if it happens, it happens, you know what I'm saying? I could potentially 10-star that guy really soon, and that's nice. Over here, we're a little short on gems to make another 6-star set, which, you know, it's okay. It's all right. We are going to do those. We're going to unequip you, and we're going to unequip you, and I guess we'll just re-equip you with all the warrior stuff. And where's your reduced damage artifact? Don't try that crap on me. So he got quite a bit of an HP boost. Again, he's a 9-star with no tech right now to rebirth my tech. How you looking, though? Actually, how's our blacksmith looking? Can we fuse up any 5-star stuff? No, we can fuse up 4-star stuff. What is she going to have? Oh my gosh. 2-piece 5. We'll fuse up a 4-star piece. How about that? We'll give her a double-double. Oops. Boop, boop, boop. Like I said, Shia's big problem right now isn't her damage. It's actually her living. So doing the 2-2 sets isn't a bad idea anyway. It gives her a little health. So she's still pushing almost 1 million health, though, even though I dropped her from a 6-star set to a 2-piece. Not a bad deal. We can also run the block artifact on her to get her over 1 million health with also 80% block. Not bad. I can deal with that. A little more survivability there. And now we've got the warrior set. So, oh wait, that's not warrior set. That's warrior set. And you're naked, so become unnaked. There you go. You're looking good. Looking good, Heart Watcher. Boop. Looking even better. Looking even better. But yeah, this is my team right now, and I'm not going to lie, unless Vesa gets a really big buff, I think she's going to get benched soon, because like I said, if you see my team right here, there's 6 units. I got to have Sigmund for armor removal. I guess Cruz isn't necessarily a requirement, but he is nice. He has a little bit of an HP-based heal, which you would be surprised how helpful that is, especially nowadays that, you know, regular healers like Vesa and Ormus don't really heal that much. But yeah, for a pure PvE team, I may end up ditching Vesa. I may end up ditching Cruz for Horus. We'll see how it all plays out in the end, but right now I'm super happy. We got 3 freaking Horus copies. Absolutely stupid. I can pick up another one from the Thanksgiving package, and I'm only 1 short of a 10-star Horus on this account, and that makes me a happy guy. It makes me a happy guy. We got a pumpkin. Is that enough pumpkins? It's not enough pumpkins. But yeah, it's been a successful day. I mean, we got to 20 here. I believe I actually finished out my fusion event too, didn't I? I did. The 9 stars and the 10 stars have not been done yet. Can we make a 9-star? Is that possible right now? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we could 9-star somebody here. And the good news about that would be that could be an E1 Shia. If I 9-starred somebody, perhaps over here would be down the road, not quite ready for it yet. I don't know, I shouldn't like brainstorm this much in videos, but I do. I always get into it. I start looking at my team like, what could I do? What can I do? And I'm thinking what I can do. I can definitely get Horus built up a little bit. I've got Grumpy Corpses, I believe, to fuse together to a 5 Grumpy. I do. And that's what you need to make him a 6-star. Bloodblade's probably going to get fed out. I know he's decent, and he can do some nasty things depending on what you're fighting. Like, even in PvP, if there's not, like, a really heavy crowd control team, Bloodblade can put a whooping on Valkyries. You just got to watch out, though, because heavy CC teams can put your Bloodblade down. You really got to protect him with fast CC to make him a decent Valk counter, but you'd be surprised. You would be surprised how much damage you can put down on a Valkyrie. It's absolutely stupid. But anyways, I don't know if I want to keep him now. Like, I know he's good at PvE, but so is Horus. And so far, what I've seen of Horus, I'm into it. I'm super into it. But anyways, I think that's going to be it, though. I don't really want to get into a bunch of fusions and stuff, because we already did, kind of. We did our 500 summons. We spanked the booty out of the event. We got 3 Horuses now. I don't know if I want to spin, though. I'm not going to lie. Because if I have to spend on my other account to get the King of Demons, I don't really, I'm not trying to whale the game, you know what I'm saying? That's not my goal. I don't want to make it an unrealistic gaming approach for other players, even though I guess to some it already is. But whatever. We'll see about that, maybe. I still want that skin. I'll probably do it. I know myself. I'm weak. I'm a weak man. But that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please make sure, smash that thumbs up button to show your support. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well and tell your friends about it, because that definitely helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.